Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. In the last episode, we tried to recruit some adventurers to join us with the Ishgardians against the Dravanians. Not many were interested. And then we had another meeting with Alphino and the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, where they basically told us they couldn't do anything or didn't want to do anything. So, that is what it is. And then we got an urgent call from Ishgard that the dragons had begun their assault on the Steps of Faith and Earnest, and so we are here to provide what support we can. We wiped out some skirmishing groups, and now we have to try to help defend the bridge from the primary attack, now that the defensive wards were dispelled by Lady Iceheart. So, that is what we're going to be doing. We need to join the Duty Finder and head to the Steps of Faith and fight the Dravanian Horde. So that is what we're going to go ahead and get done. So, let's go ahead and hop into the Duty Finder. We're going to select Steps of Faith, which is going to be in here somewhere. I think it's a trial, actually. There it is. Why it doesn't appear in proper order, I don't know, but hey, whatever. Join. Now, this used to be quite a... I don't want to say a difficult battle, but a hard battle for a lot of parties to finish correctly. Back when it initially released, I know there were several times where I ended up getting this in a queue and had to basically abandon it because the party couldn't figure out how to do the battle properly. So, we'll see how this goes. I think it's been basically nullified due to power creep, but I haven't done this in a while, so I'm not entirely sure on that. But unfortunately, the tank perspective in this fight isn't that interesting, because I'm basically going to be underneath the boss most of the time, and you'll see what I mean in a second. Alright, here we are. This thing here. Yep, he's a biggin'. And what he's gonna do is it's just gonna steadily walk towards the magical wards over there, and it's us to stop him before he gets through all three. And as a tank, my primary job is going to be to gather up the adds and make sure that they stay underneath the boss. So that the AoE from the DPS will damage all of them. Over here. There we are. And is anybody actually on the cannons? Not really. Get out of there, get out of that. Alright, more ads. Try to get as many of these as I can. Bring them under the boss. And you can get stepped on, and it will damage you. So people are operating the cannons. Okay, good. Now, at some point here, there are going to be these big kind of lance launchers up here that we are going to have to try to use. You have to actually chain him down. We'll see if that actually happens. Alright, got through the first ward. Alright. Let's bring this guy. Why don't we get hit by the cannon fire? Okay, so here's the spot we want him at. Somebody climb the tower? Can't tell. Yep, someone definitely climbed the tower. That. Yep, he just stepped on me. Breaking through the next ward. All right, more reinforcements. Bring them under the dragon. Somebody is actually on the cannons. Good. Okay, now there's these things, snares, which are used to ensnare the dragon. Do this thing. Do this thing. Got him. Is somebody on that tower? Apparently not. Well, he's been hit. It actually didn't. Oh, and a whole bunch of people just died. Which, if you do die in this fight, it is best to just respawn yourself. And there is a teleport that brings you back to somewhere near the dragon. Alright, one last ward. Nobody else seems to be doing this other than me and this other guy. We're going to go ahead and do this. Alright, those are going to be gone. On to the next set. See if I can hit that guy. Hope somebody is getting up the towers. Come on. Nope. Too late. There's a shortcut here. Not sure we're gonna get this because people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Nope. It's a definite loss. Alright, try it again. You have to get those big hits. We missed 2 of them. Alright, once more. Actually, what I should... Since nobody else is doing it, I'm gonna have to be the one to do this. Come on. See, it really should not be the tank that is doing this. Because what the tanks are supposed to do is grab up all these ads, drag them under the boss, so that people on the cannons can just blast both all of the ads and the big dragon at the same time. Healers have to keep themselves in healing range of the tanks, or the tanks will die. It's a mobile battle, you have to keep up. The only two of us that are doing this are the two tanks. Okay. I guess I am going to head up to the cannon. It's almost in position. Oh, no. He's up there. Horde BSs are untangable. You can't DPS just has to kill them. Oh, we have it down to below half health now. And we've gotten to the first Dragon Killer Lance, so that's good. Dragon, grab Avis. directly under the dragon's front legs. I lost the focus. It's down. In this case, I'm gonna go for the Bertha Cannon. Hopefully he can get both of them. Good. Now hopefully I can get to this thing in time to fire it before it breaks free. Firing. I think I got it. Well, usually the tank perspective is not that interesting in this fight, unless the tank has to do everything. Alright, is he now almost dead? See, there you go. And we won. Before we even got through the third ward. Fourth, I can't remember which switch. But I guess, you know, if I want to be charitable, it's not a battle people do that often, so people can be forgiven for not knowing what they are going to be doing. And it's a very unusual battle compared to most of the other trials and dungeons that people have run up to this point. So, again, you know, there is some leeway you would give to people for not knowing what you're doing, but, you know, you really should before you go into one of these. There's lots of guides online. Just saying. Alright. Alright, the dragons, they're withdrawing. Victory is ours. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of the great worm Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Alright. Alphino. Let's speak with him and see what's up. Ayame, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting. Commander Levieur, Ayame, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. I too would offer my thanks, Yame. Through your deeds, we have achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And, mayhap equally significantly, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but, step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And, as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. It's a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilberd back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale of Minfilia in person. Alright, so back to the Rising Stones again, and another conversation with Minfilia. Alright, let's head on over. Alright, so through 7th Heaven and into the Rising Stones, and to the Solar and Minfilia. We are. Ayame, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege and, of course, of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Ayame. Thank you. And we get to pick a materia, spell speed or skill speed. It doesn't matter. We'll just click one of those and complete. Okay. So next. Minfilia seems loath to put you to further trouble so soon after your last great exertion. Hey, it's fine. No big deal. You must be weary, Ayame, and now may very well be our only chance to... Antecedent. It's Tataru. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. royal seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo ul Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refuse to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce time to mourn Moonbrita, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Totaro, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Curious. I have never known Totaro to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Well, I'm guessing we're gonna go find out. Well, she's not at her desk. Totaro is conspicuous by her absence. Alright, let's see if we can track her down. Philhammond, did you see Totaro? Totaro, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Alright. Let's see if we can find her out in Revenant's Toll. Alright, where could she be? There she is. Oh, Ayame, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing, exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Ayame. I'm glad we had this little chat. Okay. Back to Minfilia. Alright, and Tataru is here as well. Yes, Tataru, you have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Yami made me realize that there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Kultane have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others. More importantly, when I return I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Whoa, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell which I might help, antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. And I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates, provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. I'm right here. And I think I've proven myself to be the capable kind. Alright, well, let's see what's next. Oh, we have two options. An unexpected ambition and where we are needed, alright? An unexpected ambition. Let's start with that one. The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Eorzea mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Arcanima? Perhaps she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Limsa Lominsa? Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. And she did try her hand at mining that one time, and that didn't exactly go well. What's the other thing we can do? Where we are needed. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I am sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a woman of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Why, certainly. Generous to a fault. I thank you, Yami. Now it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and Kultane were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You are truly a pillar of strength, Yami. Hoary Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Okay, so a couple of things to do, and we have our choice of what we're going to do there. Well, we're going to end up doing them both, but it's just a matter of which order we're going to do them in. But I think this is probably a good spot to go ahead and end the episode. And we will get to work on these bits of business when we come back. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.